One of the most important things in any business, in any function of a business, is to have the people who you need for success want to work with you, want it to be you that they do that thing with. So if you're looking to buy a business, one of the things we do here at National Diversified is we structure what we refer to as win-win situations. In fact, we call them as win-win-win-win situation. Everybody wins. But let's take you on the seller, okay? The seller, in many cases, doesn't want to give up the business. They just don't know what else to do. They've reached a plateau. They don't know how to grow it any bigger. They don't think they have enough capital to succeed. And so they just want to sell it, or that's what they think they want to do. We don't take that approach with a seller. We take the approach that many sellers want to build their business to the next level. They just don't know how and don't have the cash. So what we do is we become their growth partner. Instead of trying to convince them to sell us the business, we tell them that we're happy to buy what is perhaps controlling or majority interest in the business, but we want them to do what's called roll equity. In other words, keep part of their company and then roll that equity into the buying company so that they're our partner. And we don't buy them out in full, but we buy them out with enough cash up front for the major part of the company so that now they feel financially secure. They got the cash in the bank. They don't have to worry about their family's future. And now they got a growth partner who's now responsible for capitalizing the business. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you got to come up with a lot of capital. I'm saying you have to come up with a lot of know-how to do this type of stuff. So let's look at the next step. Okay. So they're going to roll equity into the business. They're going to get cash up front. They're going to provide probably something, some amount of seller financing, meaning they take a note back for some portion of the purchase price. So the structure so far is you own 60%, just as a number. They own 40%. You've paid them cash, and they've created a little bit of the purchase price in the form of that for the part that you bought, 60%. Part of that they seller finance with a note. So now you got all the right pieces in place for the structure of the deal. They left with 60%, but now they got to believe that you know how to grow that business, that you know how to raise the capital and the cash to bring that business to the next level. Well, that's what we do here at National Diversified. We make sure that that business is wrapped with a board of directors, a board of advisors, a credibility dream team around which we can raise capital for that business. People are going to be so hungry to be part owners in that business that they gladly give you some of their capital to be involved. And the reason they're going to do that is because they're going to win. They're going to see a beautiful future with a team of people who know how to run a business, proven capabilities, done it before, dozens and dozens of times, A players that they can go look up on the internet and see their track record, their status in the business community. And you put the right picture together, people want to play. You create a capital magnet that people want to be part of, that the business just draws money to it because it speaks all the right language to the people who have money to invest. People who have money to invest want to win. They want to put their money where it's going to make a great return for them. And they want to see a great business with great talent behind it, run by people who have a proven track record in a field that promises great growth with a company that has a good past performance. You put those pieces together, the money falls out of the sky, provided you know where to go for it, but it literally can fall out of the sky. So you got to build a capital magnet. And I just gave you the keys to doing it. So anything you want to do, anything you're going to want to do, there's somebody out there that already knows how to do it and can help you with it. And one of the things we have done here at National Diversified Funding Corporation over the last 50 plus years is pull together all of those resources, external and internal, that it takes to take a business, identify its potential, and package it for funding. And that's where we excel in getting people the money that they need to operate and grow their company.